Hello and welcome back. My name is Matt Latter, and today we're going to continue our Stellaris campaign as the Galactic Havarigger Dominion. It's been a couple days since last I continued on this campaign, so I may need to look up some things, where we're standing and so on. But for now, let's start. So, let's quickly check out what everything is doing. We have a construction ship that is going to Anaconus, because we are settling Bazanok, finally. We have a science ship that is down here in Otmere, and will go finish the Old Gods questline very soon. Then we have one over here, researching some systems we've not yet had access to, because aliens denied us that. And we've managed to fight those aliens off, and now research all the systems here. And lastly, right far down in the south of our territory, we are exploring some more. We've upgraded some ships. Alright, we were upgrading the main fleet. First of all, one of the science ships managed to research the alien barracks we found the last time. Science Officer Nahell's thoughts on xenohistorical analysis of the military installation on Atmir 7 has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if its current inhospitability is a result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Nahell claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. So now the science officer has an additional specialty in military theory, which may be interesting to put to use later down the line. He also gained some more experience, which is not that relevant since he's already maximum level. So yeah, as I said, let's quickly pause and check our planets. Our main planet is pretty much filled to the brim, and we were waiting until we get the physics lab here. Out here we may just as well upgrade. Our second planet, Navi. With upgrading we also wanted to wait because we still want the physics lab here. And we were constructing various basic science labs throughout the planet, since it's going to yield a great deal of science thanks to the subterranean civilization here. And our newest colony, which has enough people to upgrade. Oh, we already did upgrade it to proper colony, that is good. So let's upgrade the hydroponics farm and probably begin constructing the building slots around there. And we're building a spaceport here, that is nice to know. So let's go up to fast speed again and continue. So I'm going to be excited to see what the Old Gods questline turns out to be. I've only ever started it once, but didn't get to finish this because the save game kind of got messed up. And one of our science ships finished the Chompron system. Okay, where to go next? Let's take this path over here and see if there's something on the galactic rim out here. And the construction ship is still down here, waiting until the colony is founded. The colony ship is in the process of settling finally. There we go. Now our borders should expand quickly, and Anaconus and Roganoin should be within our borders relatively soon. I'll probably go ahead and construct one or two robot population units in Bazanok. Davifuge. Okay, interesting name. Yeah, it's large enough to sustain a bunch of robots as well as normal population. So we have the Deary core worlds nearby. I still need to go ahead and science up their planets, since they so graciously gave us the access to do so.
System survey complete.
And another system has been surveyed, the Pesh. Okay, let's go to Irani. And then let's survey a few planets out here. That way the science ship should have plenty enough to do for now. And we are running a very slight negative balance, 0.73 in the negative. We can deal with that still. And again, colonizing doesn't take forever, so we'll be in the positive soon enough. Nurastan finished the upgrading here. So right now there's little else we can do on the planet itself, but we can start with spaceport upgrades. What are we researching, by the way? Nice destroyers, which will be done in 15 months. Arctic world colonization and energy storage capacity. Which reminds me, I still don't know why the ever-loving fuck the game gave us a desert colonization if we have 0% habitability on it. Seems a bit like a bug, but also I should have been more aware of it. Anyways, we have some more reactor technology. Let's go ahead and get quantum theory after all. It shouldn't take too long, yeah, 14 months.
Construction complete.
In the meantime, our science ship is here. Let's send it to the Stellar Shrine. And Anaconus is in the borders. Finally. That took much longer than I hoped for. Okay, can only issue a full order from here. Now we're lacking still a bit of the minerals to order all the research stations. That should be done within a few days. Meanwhile, the mining station is already under construction. There we go. Build all the research.
Anomaly found.
We found another anomaly. In holy shit, that name is hard to pronounce. The Vision system. 15%, you know what? Let's go ahead. But first, despite the toxic content and high pressure of this moon's atmosphere, strong life signs have been detected coming from its surface. Yep, go ahead and research. And Davi and Nas finally built the spaceport, I believe. Yes, it did. And we are someone migrating to another planet. Well, if you feel like it. For now, let's keep constructing things. Alright, we need the money still. The minerals. Normally by this point in the game, about 30 years into it, I have a much better mineral income already. We really didn't have a good start there. But once more, we shall deal with it. That's the fun of it. Play with the cards you're dealt. Some more gas crises in our system. And the borders are still expanding. That I love. Ah, let's read that. I hope Kajam can still get into our borders. Okay, an ammonia biosphere. Although toxic to most forms of known life, Fission 1C supports a thriving ecology within the high pressure of its atmosphere. Life here uses ammonia instead of water as a solvent and has developed in ways that differ significantly from previously established ecological models. Its study would greatly benefit our knowledge of xenobiology. +3 research down there. But yeah, it's way too far off from the beaten path for us. Okay, let's continue. Our colonization is nearly done. That's good to see. And this third, I believe, Old Gods event should fire soon. We have inactive buildings. Over here and over here. That's okay, the pop unit is still growing into it. And this one's growing as well. Let's shuffle you guys around up here. I want the science.
Special project complete.
Old Gods, Shrine to the Recipient. Science Officer Nahel has reported back with the HDS something findings at the Precipitant's Shrine. They recognized early on that text in some logographic script is inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by the layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts at unscrambling the text, relying on raw processing power of the science ship's computers to reconstruct the text from plain images, proved fruitless as it was simply too distorted to place in any known lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the science ship attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying wavelengths and intensity, but to no beneficial reaction were observed. Nahel apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlay text, but realized that the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. The science officer was about to call the mission a failure, when, looking up as they irritably placed along the edges of the circular space, they realized that discrete lines of cohesive text were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced by new lines. Not long after they had the ceiling, walls and floors imagined in a spiral pattern, text from other shrines would help us piece it all together. Sorry, that was a bit of a clusterfuck here. So basically, the text on the walls is overlain with some kind of lacquer that distorts it, and you can only read it properly if you place it in kind of a spiral pattern, apparently. That's interesting. So let's go subterraneous and do the last event there. And
Construction complete.
oh, wait, a gift. As a gift to celebrate the friendship between our two civilizations, a caravan from the subterranean aliens on Nafithi have brought a large quantity of gemstones to the surface. Stones such as these are apparently mined in their empire deep underground, as close to the planet's core as they dare to venture. Ooh, nice. That is 1 mineral infusion. Neat. So, very worthwhile to keep them alive and help them. So, let's start building robots. I'll order 2 units right off the bat. Over here. And then I'm also going to construct a basic hydroponic farm out here. That should suffice until the planet is thriving properly. Let's upgrade the building here. What to build here? Well, probably make this more of a mining planet, really. Yep, suppress the energy credit but gain more minerals. That's what I like to hear. And up here we're still waiting on the labs to finish. The research, I mean, for the physics labs, so we can upgrade those. And let's once more see what comes up. Our science ship will be arriving here soon. Oh, but first, the fission system has been properly researched. Ship is already on the way to the next one. Sorry. Subterraneous.
Situation log updated.
Approaching the Undaunted. The science ship has entered Subterraneous system, and its crew report that a stellar object not unlike the Shrine to the Untold is indeed orbiting the star. No clue why they didn't find it before, but hey. So, construction ship has finished here. We may get this system in our borders as well. That would be nice. We have a trade deal expiring. Oh, right, with the civilian access. Let's hope they give it again. I think they most likely will, though. Yeah, they really like us. Okay. How about you guys? Yeah, they really like us. That's our embassy doing work for us. Well, if those guys over here ever get annoying, we know what to do.
Incoming transmission.
The Deary Core Worlds want to give us civilian access again. Yes! So after this guy is done here, I'll breach into their territory and look around.
Construction complete.
Alright, the first things on our new planet are being finalized. Let's save up. Okay. Shrine to the Undaunted. After days of activities that can best be termed fiddling, Science Officer in Hell has retrieved the Doctrine of the Undaunted, a textile scroll coated with a sturdy plastic polymer. Fascinating. Okay, Old Gods Revelation. The complete doctrine of the gods. For that is what the recovered texts have been regarded as, dwarfing the fairy tale scraps upon which the old Havrician religions were founded, is as shockingly revelatory as it is revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it is clear that the people of Niratstan were meant for greater things, guided by the strong hands of a religious leader. Our path is one to godhood, but our past is littered with prophecies unfulfilled and sin born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. Okay, we can suppress the findings. Knowledge is power, secret knowledge is secret power. We end the event chain and gain influence. Monetize the findings. Some of the wealthier faith corporations have caught winds of the affair and are very interested. This ends the chain as well, and we gain 1,200 credits. But what can we learn from this? Regardless of the veracity or validity of the sacred text, the fact remains that we share religious concepts with some older, unknown spacefaring race. We gain society research, and that's it. And we walk in the footsteps of the divine. Start a religious renaissance. Your native populations will gain the fanatic, spiritualist, and collectivist ethics. No, I think we will stick with our more science-focused kind of deal, or the money. One of the two. You know what? Let's stick with the science research. If I weren't going for the whole robot AI thing, I might have gone with a religious thing, but the spiritualists and fanatic spirituals especially hate robots. So that's the reason I didn't switch there. And a lot more things to upgrade. Ooh, we can build planetary capital here. That would be interesting. It would also help increase our borders a bit more. And it should also, it will also improve the surrounding tiles and the tile itself. But it costs a ton of stuff. Let's see, yeah, we can also upgrade our homeworld, so we'll do that first. It is, after all, our homeworld. And the science should do nothing over here. Let's send you down here. And when you're driving by there, do that as well. Our fleet has 719 military power by now. That is quite substantial. Let's see if we can't free a few systems. We have inactive buildings again. Alright, there's still population units needed to grow into. And we need some money. Now the monthly gain is properly negative. We'll find a way to deal with that. Mostly by building power plants. Yeah, this planet primarily costs right now. No need in building the power up, rather build a power plant. And another one here, just to be sure. Okay, that's all these things taken care of. And let's continue onward. I may just speed up sometimes when nothing much is happening, like right now. Just so the series doesn't take quite literally forever.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Over here. And 2 research done. Quantum theory for the physics lab, finally. This research is kind of nice. It allows our science ships to park in a planet and pump the research output. But it's not exactly necessary for us right now. We also have the warp drive too. I mean, I'd like gravitic sensors, but you don't get the warp drive at any single time. Either the gravitic sensors, obviously, but I think that's of great interest to us right now. We also have managed to research the destroyers technology. That means we can upgrade our ports to level 3, which we'll be doing on our main planet. And that allows us to build destroyers. And yes, droids. There is no other thing I want to research, just that. And nicely enough, actually, it lines up with our expertise here, industry. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we can build destroyers, so let's go ahead and design a new destroyer. As I mentioned the last time, or a little bit before that, we have different sections and destroyers have 2 of them. So let's see what we do. Let's go with a fortune breaker. 2 small and a medium slots seems nice enough. And a flash bulwark. More weapons, but smaller weapons, I'm okay with that. Pump it full with UV lasers. It has all the newest upgrades down here. And let's slot in fusion reactors. So, we shall call this Naviran. I'm orienting myself a bit on how the actual naming scheme of the race is going. If you want to have a class or a ship named after you, just leave a comment and I'll do so. Also, the auto-created destroyer we'll simply delete. And our corvettes need another upgrade, because we have better reactors. We may just need less of them now. One less, yes. Let's build it. The upgrade would cost 180 minerals. Okay, construction ship is done here. Nothing else to do right now, it seems like. Yep, not yet anyways. So, let's continue again. Ooh, that's some strong enemy force. Yeah, we need to bolt. This is still a bit too powerful. Let's go to Voon.
Research complete.
See if there's something. And we have finished the Arctic world colonization. Okay, what's next? We have a couple good choices. Xeno diplomacy is not of interest. I'm not out to form a federation. The genome mapping is kind of nice. I mean, if I remember correctly, our people are already venerable. Okay, we've paused. Let's check here. Yes. Oh no, strong and enduring. Okay. So we already live a bit longer, so it's not exactly the most important thing right now to get. Galactic administration is nice as well, especially for the Empire capital complex. Can only build it on one planet, I believe. Yes, Empire unique. And it allows us to get to the advanced governmental forms. Yeah, that's really... Okay, you know, let's just go with it. The better government forms are really nice. We are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Okay, research it. I want all the anomalies. Yeah, down here, that's something we can deal with. Let's go to normal speed and watch a bit of fighting. They're fanning out, ready to strike. And we've already researched the anomaly, an ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Sosma 3A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Whoa! That is one nice deposit. 4 is usually the largest you'll see somewhat naturally appearing. Where's the fight going on again? Here, in Voon. Let's zoom back in and watch them beat up a void cloud.
Situation log updated.
That was easy. And also looked pretty cool. Okay, send them back to be upgraded and repaired. In the meantime, we should probably have enough to upgrade our spaceport to level 3. Oh, didn't I do... Oh no, that's Arcturus. In Astan is where I want it. Yes, upgrade to level 3. And probably also build the Corvette assembly yards. But we'll wait with that. A single destroyer costs 225 minerals by now. That is massive. But still nothing compared to what will be going on later in the game. Okay, let's look over here then. We have a few new worlds we can settle. Well, there's new options finally. Maybe there's even some good ones. You know, there's still hope. Because we are really getting fucked over by the system generation. At least for the most part. Really, only crap planets nearby. What's going on? Well, Kazon could be a good choice here. It's a decent sized planet. And we can clear those 5 volcanoes out easy. Yep, next point of expansion will probably be Kazon. We might need to build, what's it called, frontier station in between, just to connect up the territories then. But we'll have to see about that the next time, because this episode is at its end for now. Thank you for watching, I hope you like the content. Comment, like, subscribe if you do, I'm happy for every single one of those and it really helps. And yeah, that's it for today, I hope to see you the next time. See ya!